Hi everybody, today I'm going to show you how to make a powered car. The materials that you're going to need are 6 bottles, some rubber bands, barbecue skewers, a marker, a pair of scissors, and a knife or a kitchen knife or an X-Acto knife works. And what you're going to do is you're going to use I use the Powerade bottle, and you're going to line with a marker a rectangle so you know exactly where to cut through. And with the knife, you can poke through it a little bit. Make sure you have a grown-up here helping you because it can get a little dangerous and you can cut yourself if not handled properly. So you're going to use the knife to poke a little bit through. And then with the scissors, you're going to continue cutting around. And make sure that you're careful here. You're going to continue cutting around and you're going to remove the plastic. Okay. So with a marker, you're going to make 4 dots. This is where the tires will be. So then with your knife, you're going to poke a hole through that. Make sure that the holes are big enough. That way the tires can rotate freely. Okay, so you're going to cut a hole through the caps. I use Powerade caps because they were a little bit bigger. So you're going to poke a hole through, and this will be the tire. And then you're going to use a barbecue skewer to puncture it, to put the hole a little bit bigger, then make sure that it fits. As you can see here, that's what I'm doing. And you're going to do the same thing for all 4 caps. And you're going to poke through from one side and then put the tire on the other side. Make sure that you use enough of your force to do this because it can get a little hard. And if you want, you can also get somebody to help you with this because you can poke yourself with the skewer, and that's also dangerous. So now you see that the bottle is free to move. With the tires can rotate freely now. So the next step that you're going to do is you're going to cut another water bottle, and you're going to cut it into a cone, just like what I have right there. And then you're going to cut that cone into small pieces. And this is what's going to be the propeller, the little fan that will help the car move. So just make sure that you make them big enough and not that small. They need to be almost about the same size. And then once you cut them all, you're going to fold them backwards. That way it looks like a fan, and you're going to see the ending result of how it's supposed to look. So then with that, you're going to get its bottle cap, the one that it came with, and you're going to poke a hole through it. I had already done it in this step to show you a little bit quicker, but you're going to poke the skewer through, and then you're going to close the little bottle cap onto the propeller. And then you're going to use that and put it through the car bottle. And then in this step, this can get a little tricky. You can have somebody help you. You're going to use both of the rubber bands and put them around the skewer. And then with a third rubber band, you're going to tie them around to make sure that they are sturdy and that they stick. And you can go ahead with either side of that yellow rubber band like you see there. You can wrap it around the 2 rubber bands and make sure that you wrap them enough to the point where you have very little of the yellow left. And then you can make sure that they're tight there. And you can pull it a little to make sure. And then what you're going to do is you're going to get those 2 rubber bands and you're going to pull them through the front and close the bottle cap, as you already saw in the video. And now you're going to go with the propeller. You're going to rotate it, wind it up. That's what the rubber bands are for. You will wind it up. And then with enough force, it's going to move, as you saw in the ending. That's what it's supposed to do. Mechanism behind this is the little fan or the propeller. When you wind it up enough, since it is attached to the rubber band, once you let that go, it's going to rotate back and it's going to push the cart forward.